Hello everybody, welcome back or welcome to my channel. It's Ella, we're back. And today, if you can't tell by the title, I wanted to see if you guys oh jeez. I'm forgetting English. If you can't tell by the title, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make an animated intro. So the apps you'll be needing for this is Roblox Studio, Blender, and whatever editing software program thingy you want to use. I will have all the things I'm using linked below, and I hope you guys enjoy. So the first thing we're going to open is Roblox Studio, and this will pop up if you don't have all of the stuff. You want to go to new and all templates, and you just want to select a base plate. Doesn't really matter, but base plate's just, you know, it's just there. So it's just gonna load up. If we give it a second. Alright, there we go. So it's finally loading in. So all of this random stuff will appear, and if you've never used Roblox Studio before, it looks so complicated, but trust me, it's so easy. So the first thing you want to do is, of course, add in your character. And if you don't know how to do that, you want to go up to the top, press plugins, and load a character. And then just type in your username, spawn origin, and spawn R6. If you don't have this, you have to go to manage plugins and basically add a plugin, if you guys know how to do that. So, but if you want a new outfit but you can't buy it with Robux because you're broke like me, you can always add your own character. And if you don't know how to do that, check out my last tutorial video. I have a playlist of tutorials, and I only have one other one, so it's gonna be so easy to find. I will put the time at the bottom of the screen of when you'll need, what time you need to go to find how to add in your own clothing and accessories and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and quickly do that, and I'll be back. So now I have my character all loaded in, and she looks great. And here's, the outfit. So what you want to do is go up to explore, and if you don't have that, make sure to go up to view and press explore. It's right there. And you want to find your thing here. Oh my god, my voice is like breaking down. And you want to right click on whatever it's called. Mine is just called model, and go all the way down to export selection. And then you basically just want to save it to whatever. I know my thing is pretty messy right now, but it's okay. So we're gonna name it YouTube channel intro. And save it to wherever you want. I'm gonna save it to my desktop, and just save it, and then we don't need Roblox Studio anymore. So you can save it, you don't have to save it, just depends. Now I'm going to open up Blender, which is the next thing you guys will need to get. So we're going to open that up. And I have, my voice. I have version 2.7. It actually doesn't matter. I think like 2.79 is like literally the exact same thing. But I really don't know. So to get rid of this, all you have to do is just click out, and we don't want this cube here, so you just press X and delete. And to move around, it's Shift F. So Blender is pretty complicated when you were first using it, but trust me, it'll get so much easier. So find a nice view you want to start, and go up to File at the top, and go all the way down to Import. Since we exported in Roblox Studio, we've got to import it into Blender. Go down to Wavefront OBJ, and find the thing you saved. So I've saved it here, and I found it right here. There's two. There's MTL and OBJ. Make sure you click the OBJ. I'm not really sure what the MTL thing does, but just make sure you get OBJ. And then at the top, you want to press Import OBJ. And there we go. Here's our character. So she's right here. She looks good. Good. Alright, just make sure all the not textures, but everything looks okay and is placed correctly. And now you kind of just have a solid character. So if you don't want that, you can go down to this snowball thingy. It's not really a snowball, and I a lot of people have like material and stuff like that, but I only found texture in my version. So either material or texture will work just fine. And then you have your little character, and you can see it's super dark just because the lighting is horrible right now. But if this is our light, so you want to find this thing and right click on it. If you can't find it up here, pull this out a bit, just scroll all the way down and press lamp. And you kind of just want to play around with the lighting. Lighting is so hard to perfect. You kind of just have to, you know, see what, you know, just play around with it. And now we want to go here. If you don't see this little kind of lightish box thingy, you want to pull out your thing a bit more. So just click on that, and we have sun, which is a little bit more realistic. It gives like a shadow. Spot, which is like a spotlight, I guess. Hemi, which a lot of people use because it's an even lighting thing. And area, I don't really know. So a lot of people use Hemi, and I use that too. And you kind of want to just play around with it and get the best lighting you can. And to rotate it and stuff like that, you just want to go to this bottom and click the multiple things like this. So we have scale, rotate, and just to move around. So we can move it closer, higher, to the left. So if you're using Hemi, I recommend to get rid of this specular thingy. And if you want to see how it looks like when it's all rendered, you want to go down to the bottom, and instead of texture, press rendered. So now you can see how the basically the lighting looks like. So the reason why I don't like using specular or whatever is because it kind of creates like a lighter, like a light kind of layer over it, but I really don't like that. I like natural colors. So don't worry about the back being really dark and everything, because we'll only see the front. So now what you want to do is just position your camera again, which is Shift F. And now we're going to start by moving our limbs around. So to select a limb at a time, you have to press use your right. Oh my god, I'm literally forgetting English today. So click with your right mouse. What's it called? But yeah, if you guys understand what I mean. And then you can select just different body parts and stuff like that. So first, alright, let's actually, that's not going up. Sometimes it just pulls up, sometimes it doesn't. I really don't know what's going on. But you want to go down, so since this is an animated intro, you want to go down to this automatic keyframe thingy. It's like a red recording button, and you want to click it, and you'll get these two keys. So you want to make sure you have that. And this is like your timeline basically. So to start, we're going to go all the way to 0. And here's something I noticed. So if you want to start at like this exact position, you kind of have to move like 1 or 2 limbs a little bit higher, and you'll see it's yellow. So that means you've got it. And the next place I want to move my thing is, it's not seconds. I really don't know what it is, but trust me, it's not seconds. I used to think it was seconds, but it's not. So I like to do 15 by 15. Well, not 15 by 15. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I like to go to 15, start off by 15. And you can just do whatever you want. You can do like a waving motion. And yeah, so I think we're going to do like a little shrug. I don't really know what it's called, but it's so easy to do that. So you kind of want to just like go a little bit higher at like, you don't want to like do the full animation in one thing. You kind of want to just go slowly. And also, if you click on a new limb, you'll see everything has disappeared, like all the yellow lines. I got so freaked out by that, but don't worry, it's fine. It just means you kind of like, oh my gosh. It basically means you're on a new limb. So I think we're just actually gonna get rid of all that. Where are we? Because I kind of screwed up there. No, oh my god. So to go back, you kind of just want to do Control Z. What am I doing? There we go. There we go. Okay, I don't know what just happened. So again, we're gonna go back. I'm gonna figure this out. Okay, so your starting motion, so just bring it a little bit higher, and then at 15, we're going to bring it up higher. And then a new limb, we need to have a starting thing, and go to 15, bring it up high. There we go. So now, if we go all the way back and play it, it basically looks like that. So yeah, you kind of just want to do whatever and play around with it. So I'm going to go ahead and edit this and just speed it up so you guys don't have to watch me for 20 hours trying to edit this and work it out. Alright everyone, now I want to go ahead and quickly explain waving. So waving, you can't just do like, let's see, how do I describe this to you guys? You can't all of a sudden just make a big movement and bring it up and basically do that. Oh my god, why am I sneezing so much? You can't just do that. You know why? Because let's go ahead and play it. See, that doesn't look great. So we have to get rid of that. That's not going to work out. So you kind of want to do little movements at a time. That's so important. So you kind of want to do a little, that much basically, and keep moving it out and down. So that's basically how you do waving. You don't want to do a big movement at one time. It's so important to remember that. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly do that. And if you guys have any other questions, be sure to comment them because I will be sure to help you guys. And as you're going, you kind of want to play it as you work on it so you can make sure everything looks neat. Alright everyone, now I'm going to explain really quickly how you move your head. So, there we go. So when you click on one thing, you kind of want to select everything. So you can't just move like one thing. So you want to hold shift and kind of just select all the other items on the head, and you'll basically get everything. And then you can move it around all together. So I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that. Alright, so I finally finished playing around with all the limbs and accessories and stuff like that. And I have my final product that I think I'm going to just keep it like this. So we're going to go ahead and play it. And yeah, that's pretty much how it looks like. And you have all the space left, but you actually want to keep it. So all the space is just for your text and stuff like that. So you want to actually keep that space, but if you have a lot left, just delete just a tiny bit and eyeball it of how much room you need for your text. And then now it's time for one of the hardest parts, camera angle. So what you want to do is go all the way to the bottom, press view, cameras, and active camera, and this will happen. So to move around, same thing, just Control F. And you want to basically figure out your animation, so where you want, like how close you want it to be, how far you want it to be. I think we're about to make it here. So how I want to do it is like go up, down, and then to the side. Or we can go down, because last time we went to the side. So maybe we can be like that, and then wave, and then down. I actually like that. So what you want to do is go to your starting point and click and hold it there, and right click on the box, and I think it's right click, yeah, and then like this kind of frame around it will appear. That's how you know you can like change animation for it. And down here will be basically the same thing. So I want to start at 15 and there, you kind of want to move it down to where it's like here. So as you can see, if you play it out, maybe we can have it at 20 actually. Move it down to here. And the camera thing, the reason why it's really hard is because we want it to be perfect and we want it to look neat and not crazy. So you don't want it too fast, but you don't want it too slow at the same time, because you want to get as much animation as you want in there. So maybe we can pause it there, and then as I'm waving, and actually we might want to go there since my arm is pointing that way. So about here, we're gonna start moving it this way. And see, let's look at it and see how it's like kind of like weird and a little bit too fast. Yeah, so you kind of want to play around with it. It takes a while, but you'll get it. I finished, you know, fixing around with it. Oh my god, I'm forgetting English, guys. So I finished with the camera animation. There we go. And it looks pretty good, and I like it. So here is the final animation, so we can go ahead and play it. So I like that. It's cute and all. So once you're done with the camera and everything, when you play it, you can kind of see the camera moving around, which is funny. So now we want to select our background color. So you want to go to, let's see, the world button basically up here, and horizon C. And you want to select a pretty color for your background. So something that can match the theme of your character. You can make it lighter, darker. Like, I like that color. I think that's pretty. So if you go to render, that's how the color is going to look like against you. So I think that's pretty, and I think I am going to keep it at that. Now we want to go to this camera thing down here, and instead of PNG, since it'll save as multiple photos, you want to save it as a AVI JPEG. That will make it basically like a video. I want to make the quality to 100. And then now, because I kind of rendered this multiple times, if we go up here, I screwed up a little bit and I did an image by accident. So we have to recycle all of that. But now I have it as, now I know what I'm doing. So now we're going to render it again. And it's going to slowly render. It's going to take a while, but just be patient with it, and it will be done eventually. Alright guys, so I finished rendering it. So if you go to where you saved it, you should find it. So I'm going to go ahead and double click on it, and we're going to see how it ended up like. So we're going to wait for it to load. Oh, that's actually really cute. I like that. So that's my intro, guys. Now we're gonna go ahead and start editing it. So I'm going to be using Camtasia to edit my intro. It's so easy and really nice to use. If you guys don't have it, then I don't know, you can basically skip out of this part and use your other editing program that you think is really nice. But I just really like this one and it works really well. So if you do have Camtasia but you don't have the, like, you don't have premium, I think, and you have the watermark right there smack in the middle of the video, what I do is I screen record it from Camtasia and put it into another editing program that isn't so good but is also free. It has no watermark, and export it from there. That's how I do it. I just like Camtasia because it has like a lot of features you can use to make a nice intro. So we're going to open up a new project and go to media, import media, and your folder is going to open up. See, this will pop up, but just press continue trial. It doesn't really do anything, but we're going to go to quick access because we just opened it, and find your intro. I'm just going to go ahead and load in. There we go. So just place it right there at the beginning. That looks good. Alright. So now, what we're gonna do is add some effects and stuff like that. So, and music. So this is something I use to import all of my effects and music. It's called YTMP3, and I'll link it in the description for you guys. And you basically go to YouTube and you put in the URL, make sure it's an MP4, don't know, and you convert it and it'll be in your files. So I found the music I want, and you basically want to Control C and go here, Control V, convert, and we're just gonna wait for it. Loading video, download, save file. Oh, hold on. And let's see.
1, 2, 3, funk it.
Alright, so we have our sound and everything, and now we're gonna go ahead and import that in. So import media, choose our sound, and it will load right here. You want to bring that in, and you want to kind of select when you want it. So we actually are going to bring that all the way to the bottom. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to bring that to track 3.
1, 2, 3, funk it. 1, 2, 3, funk it.
Actually, I really don't like that sound because it doesn't go well with my intro, so just go around and try to pick something nice. So I decided to make the text area a little bit longer, just so it all matched up. So we gotta make sure this matches up with our text. So here we go.
I got pretty like a girl. He got 5 stories to tell. See both sides like you know.
So that is our intro. I actually really like that, and now we're gonna add, like, you know those glitchy star thingies? You basically just want to search up on YouTube glitch stars green screen, find the one you like. Like I have this one already, so I already have it downloaded, but I'm gonna go to it and basically do the same thing that we did before. Convert it, and it's going to save. So I have this uploaded here, so we are just going to bring that over here and basically make it larger so it fits in, and make sure the audio for this is muted so we can't hear the music from it. And we don't want the green screen, so what we're going to do is go to visual effects, remove a color, and remove a color, and bring it down to here, to your clip. And then this will pop up, and you want it to go, oh, where'd we go? I want to go to tolerance, I think, and kind of keep bringing it up until you don't see any green anymore. So like that. And something I like is transition. I like the glow and put it right at the beginning, because that makes, I don't know, just makes it look nice. So you want to play around with it and add effects, and now we're going to go ahead and cut straight to the text area. So I want the text over here. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to add track 5, and you want to go to yeah, here we go, and select your thing and add it to where you want it to start. There we go. I want to make it larger. We're just gonna write your channel name and make the size nice and even. So I know the largest is like 500, but oh, I don't know what's going on. Hello. There we go. And then font. I downloaded some of my own fonts, and it's really easy to do, but I don't know if I want to show it in this video because it does take a while to explain, and I don't think that we're gonna have. This video is already getting really long, so it's a little big. Like 486. No. 460. And so we've got that. And we don't want it just to pop up. That looks kind of weird. So we're going to go back to animations, I believe. No, not animations. What are we doing? Kind of forgot how to do this. I haven't done this in a long time. Yeah, behaviors, and find the one you like. So you kind of just have to hover your mouse like above it to see how it looks like. So let's see, let's take a look at scale, see if that's nice. I got it pretty like a girl, and he got vice towards the girl. See both sides like you know. And you kind of want to shrink everything to the same, like, yeah. So there we go. And you kind of want to play around with effects, make it look cute. I don't know. There's a lot of options you guys can do. So I finally got it to how I like it, so we're gonna go ahead and play it. And so what you want to do next is, if you don't have premium or anything like that, screen record it and put it into another video editing program thingy that doesn't have a watermark. But the reason why I'm not using something like that is because I like Camtasia just has everything laid out for you, and the effects are so easy to do. So I'm going to go ahead and do that because I do need the recording thing, but I'm currently recording right now and we can't really do it at the same time. So I'll be back with you guys when I have it. Alright guys, so I finally finished recording it and everything. Now I'm going to put it into my free program and kind of like crop it in so you can only see the intro and make it look really nice, and I'll show you guys the final results. I got it pretty like a girl, and he got vice towards the girl. See both sides like you know. And there we have it. So I just put my final, actually we're gonna move this recording a little bit over. So I just put the final intro right there if you guys saw it. That's great. I'm so excited about it. I think it looks really nice, and I hope this really helped you guys, and I hope you guys will do it and follow this tutorial and subscribe like this video. Be sure to check out the description and follow all my other social medias. I hope to see you guys in my next video. If you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions, anything, please comment them down below. I'll be glad to take them. So I again hope to see you guys next time. Bye everyone.